back to Relationship Entertainment Television. I'm your girl, DamitaJo, and you guessed it, we're getting ready to get into another video. So this week, most of them are women, but there's one guy that I want to talk about. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But before we get into that, I need you to go ahead and like the video. And you guessed it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Anyway, so last week, Dave Chappelle went on Saturday Night Live, as he does post-election for the presidential elections, but he went on for the midterm. And he talks about our brother Kanye. As you know, if you're following Kanye, we don't know what's happening week to week, but he made some more statements this week. But Dave Chappelle did a monologue on Saturday Night Live, and I have to say I'm a Dave Chappelle fan, so I always go run and watch the things that he makes because I find humor in his jokes, and he's funny. I don't know. Comment below if you disagree. Comment below if you agree as well. Did you hear what Kanye said this week? Did you watch the Dave Chappelle monologue? It's so crazy because we kind of have to talk in circles. I mean, I guess Jesus talked in parables in the Bible, and present day, it's like you gotta know how to read between the lines on some things. And you have to be able to pick up sarcasm and all of that. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link down below so you can watch the Saturday Night Live monologue, and I'm also gonna put a link down below so you can see what Kanye said last week. Anyway, this week, everybody's posting their pictures of how they dressed going to see the Wakanda premieres over the weekend. And I gotta say, we showed up and showed out. I did not go see it yet. I haven't seen it, so don't put no spoilers in the chat. But I do have a couple of questions because I am planning to go see it next weekend. But I wanted to know, is it 3D? Should I see it at IMAX? Should I go to a regular theater? Like, what's the best way to partake in this viewing? So put your comments down below. Let us know if you went to go see the movie. So in the spirit of Black Panther, I pulled up an article that talks about what they're going to do with Chadwick Boseman's costume. I came across this article on Fox 5. I wanted to read a little bit about the article because, everybody was wondering before they went to go see the movie, how are they going to deal with Chadwick Boseman not being in the film anymore? How are they going to pay tribute? Like, I'm sure they didn't want it to be a sad occasion. They wanted it to be another celebration because when Wakanda came out, because when the first Black Panther came out, we definitely showed up and showed out. Went to the theater dressed up in all our grand garbs, and we did the same thing this time. But it looked like a lot of people were wearing all white, so maybe there's something to do with the movie that I have no idea about because I didn't even watch the trailer. I know, don't take my black card, but I'm going to watch it. But get at me in the comments. Definitely let me know what was the thing behind the white. Maybe if I see the movie, I'll understand. As I said, I am going to go see it next weekend, but I want to know what you thought. So in the chat, whatever your thought was about it, rate it on a scale from 1 to 5, and how many stars would you give it? So that's what I want to know. I got a little bit of mixed reviews, so I want to know what you guys think. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at this article real quick because I think this is very, 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 I think this is a good thing. Black Panther suit worn by Chadwick Boseman to be featured in DC's African American History Museum. Okay, so according to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, on March 24th, 2023, our museum will debut a major thought-provoking exhibition, Afrofuturism, a history of Black futures. One of the highlights of this new exhibition will be the Black Panther hero costume worn by the late Chadwick Boseman, pictured here. According to Fox 5, the late Chadwick Boseman's original Black Panther costume from the 2018 blockbuster Black Panther will be displayed at the National Museum of African American History and Culture starting next year. The costume will be a part of their new exhibition entitled Afrofuturism, a history of Black futures, which will debut on March 24th, 2023. The museum will also display other objects from the film set, like an original shooting script signed by director Ryan Coogler and producer Kevin Feige. The exhibit will showcase Black stories of empowerment and social equality, featuring Afrofuturistic art, music, activism, and more. The National Museum of African American History and Culture is located in downtown DC next to the Washington Monument. Black Panther illustrates the progression of Blacks in film, an industry that in the past has overlooked Blacks or regulated them to flat, one-dimensional, and marginalized figures. The film, like the museum, provides a fuller story of Black culture and identity. The National Museum of African American History and Culture stated in a press release. Black Panther was the first superhero of African descent to appear in mainstream American comics, and the character was based upon the 1960s civil rights group, the Black Panthers. Chadwick Boseman attended Howard University in Northwest DC, where he earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Directing in 2000. He delivered their commencement speech in 2018, 2 years before he died of colon cancer. Howard has since renamed their college Fine Arts after him, offering a scholarship funding by Netflix in his honor. The sequel to Black Panther premiered on November 11th. It's titled Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Okay, so I have to go see the movie. I am very excited about it, but I always, the only movie that I remember the sequel being better than the first one was Sister Act 2. So we'll see what I come away with after this one. I've heard that it's pretty good, so I'm looking forward to your comments below, and I will definitely come back with my own review in a few weeks. Okay, so now I want to get into something else I came across. Now, this is an older article. I never heard about this, and I figured I could not be the only one. So the article is 2 years old. I will put it in the description so that you can read the whole thing yourself. But I wanted to talk about the only Black woman bank owner, Kiko Davis. I did not know that this existed. So we're going to take a look at this article that I found on bankblackusa.org. The title of the article is, "What does one of the largest Black-owned banks in the United States, a historical political campaign, and the power of empathy have in common?" The answer is a Black woman. It's a lot of questions that the answer is a Black woman, but I digress. Kiko Davis, 49, is the founder and president of Don Davis Legacy Foundation and trustee of the Donald Davis Living Trust, the majority stockholder of Detroit-based First Independence Bank, making this dynamic leader the only Black woman in the United States who currently owns a bank. So I have done a short Google search just to find out if there's been any other Black women that opened the bank in the last 2 years, and I cannot find anything. So if you find something, definitely put it in the comments below. But today we're going to celebrate this Black woman, and we're going to read this article that says she is the only Black woman that owns a bank. In the contemporary Bank Black movement, it has become apparent that Black institutions must reflect Black people and our needs in full and from all angles. Davis stands strongly in this belief as well. When asked about why it is important for Black women to hold decision-making leadership roles, Davis says, "We have an innate warrior spirit. It makes us inherently effective at leading and at winning. Strength, courage, intelligence, and analytical ability are hallmarks of any great leader," she told Rolling Out, who first interviewed Davis in 2018. Davis noticed that this leadership mindset was in part inspired by Shirley Chisholm. "I want to thank her for being fearless. She faced intense racism, bigotry, misogyny, and even several assassination attempts, all for the platform of equality, education, and justice." One of my favorite quotes by Shirley Chisholm is, "In the end, anti-Black, anti-female, and all forms of discrimination are equivalent to the same thing: anti-humanism." Chisholm was the first Black congresswoman and the first major party Black candidate to run for president in the United States in 1972. So back in 2020, First Independence Bank, who had just announced a strategic partnership with Commercial Bank, was one of the top 10 Black-owned banks in the country and one of the highest-rated banks on the Bank Black USA mobile app. First Independence Bank, originally established in 1970, currently hosts, back in 2020, held $296 million in assets and boasted a 100 ATM rating score and good mobile online rating score in the Bank Black USA app, the highest possible scores in their category. Davis's ultimate motivation, a goal also shared by both First Independence Bank and many Black leaders, is helping others reach their full potential as is helping others reach their full potential adds more to your life than anyone could ever take away. Everyone needs a good mentor to teach or guide them on their journey to greatness. Plus, it just downright feels good. So I will put that link in the description below for you to read the whole thing, and definitely check out bankblackusa.org because they probably have more up-to-date information. I just didn't have time to look, but I thought this was still worthy of talking about because, you know, especially with everything going on, we probably need to look into more things like this going forward because who knows what topics we'll be discussing in 2023. Okay, so you guys know what time it is. It is now time for the Entrepreneur of the Week. Okay, so this week is a little bit different. This is going to be for my people who are really into working out. I'm not at this point yet because you'll see what I mean when I start talking about this product. But I do want to see it in action. This week's Entrepreneur of the Week is Danielle Cernsey. Now, Danielle Cernsey came up with something very unique, and we're going to take a look at it. You know how I like to go to the Instagram first, so we're going to go ahead and go to the Instagram and take a look at her Instagram. So here's her Instagram right here. We've already followed her, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at it right here. Global sports and training and fitness tech company that enhances overall human performance and reduces the risk of injury. Power Hands Fam is the hashtag. And so we're going to take a look at two products that they make, but this is what their Instagram looks like here. So go ahead and definitely give them a follow. And we're going to go to the website so that we can see what they have. But let's take a look at this video really quick and see if it gives us any insight. It's like they have it set up in different sports, but one of the things that they had that grabbed my attention was the LaMelo One Ball Burner Red Edition Anti-Grip Weighted Basketball Gloves. I'm not sure. I want to read down here to see what they do. The One Ball collection is designed to inspire, challenge your goals, and help you to maximize your potential. The power is in your hands to be great. Train with purpose and be you. For ball handling, improved dribbling, strength, and resistance training. That's what these gloves are for. Weight resistance on the gloves helps to improve strength in the hand and arm muscles for increased hand speed, dexterity, and agility. This combination makes dribbling and catching the ball more difficult during training. I had no idea anything existed, but the other thing that was interesting to me was they have a weighted power suit that I guess you're supposed to work out in, and it has like additional weight on the inside of the suit. And so this is what the suit looks like. The suit's $224. So full body resistance weighted workout equipment, 10 pounds for men and women athletes of all levels. The power suit is a patented weight suit weighing approximately 10 pounds and used for any type of fitness training. The neoprene suit has 6 flexible rubber weights ranging from 1.25 pounds on the upper body to 2.5 pounds on each thigh, all woven directly into the suit's fabric and non-removable. Okay, so you can't even take it out. It's designed to increase your speed and quickness, created from moisture-wicking fabric that dries rapidly and keeps the material in your skin clear of sweat. The mesh torso also allows for more air circulation while incorporating built-in microbial to protect against fungus building over time. That's what I wanted to know. Can it be washed? The power suit is not recommended for anyone under the age of 13 years old or less than 150 pounds. So, I mean, if you are a person that is really into workout, comment below and let us know how you think this suit will be helpful to you as well. I don't know. But you know what? I try it. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Definitely check out Power Hands and see what's going on. And as I said before, comment below and let us know what you think. Don't forget, you can still find us on Roku TV and you can still download the app on iOS or Android. I'm your girl, DamitaJo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
know we gon' take it there. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune into the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is DamitaJo. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm DamitaJo, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?